Hey, church, I want you to just do this with me for 1 second as we start. Just take a deep breath. Let that out. It has been a wild week here in Wisconsin, hasn't it? We were under strict stay-at-home orders. Wednesday night, if you don't follow the news at all, you're probably a better person than I. But Wednesday night, it was, hey, this is unconstitutional, the length of this order. It is done. There's no rules, kind of wild, wild west mentality for a couple days. Since then, here in Lafayette County, our health department has come out and said that we want to continue to advise you and encourage you in a lot of these safer at home ordinances and notices, but we're not going to make any laws about it, which for us as a church obviously puts us to kind of a point of decision and some things that we needed to think about, pray about, and consider. The reason you're hearing from us now and not Thursday is because that's exactly what we wanted to do. Think about it, pray about it, talked about it together as an elder team, consider what we're doing and kind of move forward from there. And so I want to just quickly give you the broad overview to know that there's a lot more details coming up in the next days, in a couple weeks. And so we had put in our minds and sort of set this real tentative idea that the end of May 31st would be when we're going to begin some type of staggered reopening or gathering plan based on Governor Evers' orders. So now that that's off the table, the question that we answered and kind of our answering is, do we change that plan? As of now, our answer is no. We're going to continue on to live stream gatherings, have virtual gatherings, encourage you to stay in this safer at home. Maybe that means if you're in a Bible study or a small group of less than 10 that you're still meeting with them or resuming meeting with them based on what is good, acceptable, cautious risk. And in that, want to continue on that. And then our plan is to, in the end of May, begin to reopen some gatherings of 50 or less people, staggered, a lot of sanitation. Like I said, we're going to have a whole bunch of details, pretty well-defined plan as to what that looks like over the upcoming days. But want you to know that that's sort of the tentative plan right now. Here's what I want to say about that. A couple things. One, as you should know by now, over the last couple months, everything is subject to change, right? That day by day, the things that happen, the encouragement or the guidelines or the rules that come out on governing authorities in what we can and can't do seems to be new and different. And so we're going to be flexible, and we're going to allow for some time to let those things sort of fall as they may. The second thing that I want you to remember is that we in this culture have seen over the course of the last, especially 2-3 weeks, a real kind of tension and pulling and sort of pick your side mentality to something that I don't think is meant to be focused on sides at all, right? And so in that, what we want to be is a source of godliness and unity and caring for one another and laying down our preferences. And so some of you might think, boy, it's crazy. We should be open back to normal this weekend, and that would be your preference. Some of you might think, hey, I don't think we should ever meet again until September, right? And that's your preference, right? Somewhere in between those things might be some other people's preferences. It doesn't really matter as much as this, that we are called to be a people who would consider others as more important than ourselves, and that we would be a people who would lay down our preferences for the sake of others. And so we want to be a church that continues to practice that. We want to continue to encourage you to get online, meet with us virtually, and in doing so, that we would look towards the future continuously in prayer, walking in wisdom, walking in the guidance of the Holy Spirit, hopeful that we'll be back gathering, assembling with the saints again soon, and looking to that, but also doing so in a wisdom and a desired unity of the body, that we would be able to walk that out well. And so I want to encourage you to join with us. Look forward to seeing you hopefully soon, and we'll move forward in that way. I promise you more details to come, but we wanted to let you know what's going on as of right now. Thanks. We love you, church. We hope to see you soon.